some people quite happily action text and go, I want to action this line, I want to action that line, I want to action that line. And that's fine. That's like a very strict way of kind of playing a text, but it can get some great results, especially if you action text like that. And if you've got an actionable, like, I'm going to do X, Y, Z on this line, it can kind of open doors for you on certain things that you might be stuck with. So it does work. You know, sometimes if you're like, I hate this line, I hate saying it, it's like, well, maybe change the action on that line and just say, you know, I'm going to slap you with that line. And sometimes you go, oh, slap with that line, all right, I'll try it. And then slap them with that line. And then go, oh, I quite liked how I did that then. And all of a sudden you go from hating the line to liking the line. And what you did was something really methodical rather than organic. But it works. And you're like, oh, that's cool, actually. So you don't always have to be organic with the hows. Some people like action so much that they will action every single line. And they will, you know, learn the actions like they learn the lines. Nothing wrong with that. I would always say if you do that, just make sure it doesn't leave you too rigid. Keep it loose and fluid and stuff, you know, because if not, you kind of get stuck in rhythms and patterns. And if a director wants to change that, sometimes it can be hard to undo. But that's only kind of a personal little caveat. I actually quite like actions, and actors that do action text quite strictly and religiously, they can give some really dynamic performances because they've really thought about the individual lines and how those lines work, and there is a change and a shift and stuff. As long as it don't feel like you're shifting through gears, like in a really obvious way, that can be a little bit of a caveat to the exercise.